You ever hear about a guy named Michael Murphy? He was one of the bravest men I've ever heard about. A real American hero. He grew up in New York, on Long Island, just a regular kid playing soccer and football. You know, the kind who'd stand up for someone getting bullied. That was Murph. Always looking out for others, even as a teenager helping a homeless man being harassed. He had this nickname, the Protector. Back in high school, he earned it fair and square. After high school, he went to Penn State, got his degree in political science and psychology. Smart guy, you know? He was even engaged to be married. Life was looking pretty good for him, right? But Murph had a different path in mind. He wanted to serve his country. Instead of law school, he joined the Navy, became a SEAL. Can you imagine the training these guys go through? It's beyond intense, years of pushing their bodies and minds to the absolute limit. But he thrived on it. He graduated top of his class in BUD-SES, Basic Underwater Demolition, SEAL training. That's where they turn ordinary guys into Navy SEALs, some of the most elite warriors in the world. Then came 2005, the war in Afghanistan was raging, and Murph was right in the thick of it. He led his team on dangerous missions behind enemy lines. Imagine being dropped into a war zone, facing enemies who are trying to kill you. It's terrifying, but these guys do it every day. One fateful day, something went terribly wrong. Their mission was compromised, their position was overrun. They were surrounded by Taliban fighters. Murph, the leader of the team, knew they were in a desperate situation. But instead of giving up, he did something extraordinary. He climbed onto a rocky outcrop to get a better signal, risking his life to call for help. He managed to contact their support team, relaying their location and status. While doing this, under heavy fire, he was mortally wounded. He saved the lives of his comrades, giving them a chance to escape and live to fight another day. His last words were said to be, "If I die, I want you guys to know that it was an honor fighting with all of you." Can you imagine those final moments? Pure courage and selflessness. They posthumously awarded him the Medal of Honor, the highest military decoration in the United States. He was the first Navy SEAL to receive this honor since Vietnam. Think about that, a young man from Long Island, who played soccer as a kid, became one of the bravest heroes our country has ever known. His story is a reminder of what it truly means to be courageous and selfless. What do you think? It makes you realize how much these service members sacrifice, doesn't it? Michael Murphy's legacy lives on, not just in his name etched onto buildings and ships, but in the hearts of those who knew him and in all of us who hear his story. He was a true American hero.